Okay, guys, what's going on? We're gonna be starting this reading soon. We're just gonna, we gotta let people in. Obviously, I gotta go on a couple different website platforms. I gotta figure out how to really. I know there's an app. I don't know why I'm so lazy, but I know there's like an app that I can. I think on my phone that I can go on everything at once. I'm gonna go on Facebook too. Hmm. We're almost ready, guys. Say what's up. What's on my Aquarius at? It's your time to shine right now. You might be having a good month. What up, Isabel? Are you in Aquarius? It's phone. Yeah, it's funny. Should I put the light? I'm gonna have a whole set one day here soon. I promise. I'm gonna have a whole set, like a setup, like a set, like you're on a movie shit. But all you need is a phone. All you really need is a phone. What do you guys think about the topic doing what's the challenge? I did a reading before, it's uploaded all signs. I believe it was best advice. What do you guys think about doing what's the challenge? It could be any topic, it's just gonna be the same for each one. Like, I don't like doing love and relationships because I recommend you get some numerology and astrology readings. I know a guy, because that's gonna help you better, I think. But I get it why people watch a lot of tarot readings to, like, help them get through it and shit, like 100%. But I like to do other things. There's a lot of that already. What up, Isabel, Vanessa, Blaine, the French Empire? Yeah, I'm going on Twitter right now. As I'm going on, I keep calling it Twitter. Should I stop calling it Twitter and start calling it X? You know what I mean? The stream will be up for rewatching. I do gotta do other things today, of course. Make sure I just dropped a new song, aceazucar. Check out my music. Go on Instagram. Check it out. This will be live on Twitter. Jesus, how do I turn this off? It's all my messages are coming in. I think I can turn the. There you go. Okay, what up, Jerry? What's going on, guys? What's your sign? What's your horoscope? Aquarius. Let's go live. Oh, sheesh. Of course. All right, let me make some room here. Is this phone charged enough or what? Yeah, it is. What a set. What a start. Let me see here. Let me redo this shit. Because I screwed it up. What up, Angel? What's going on, Rocket? All right, let's get back on Twitter. I keep fucking it up. What's the topic, Rocket? What's the topic? I was thinking, what's the challenge? Because people need to know what the challenge is too. You know what I mean? Last time was best advice, but what's the challenge? Sometimes you gotta know, okay, what the fuck is holding me back, or what's the opportunity in front of me? You know what I'm saying? Yo, if no one goes on Facebook by the time I'm gonna log off Facebook and go on Instagram. Or what? Let's do a challenge. I do have Instagram here on this phone. I don't know why my Facebook. Let me see here. It took forever to start, man. Can't lie. It is what it is. I can always like cut it off. I'm just debating here. I'm thinking too much. Okay. It's okay. Let's stick to the fucking plan. You gotta stick to the fucking plan. That's the message. Is sticking to the fucking plan. The first plan, you know what I'm saying? Stick to the plan. Okay, all signs. Okay, we good. Let me, I know. I got a little white in my mustache, bro. You know, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Feel me? Like, shit is not easy. We all got problems. Some got bigger problems. You know what I mean? It's for real. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. You know what I'm saying? So let's cleanse the energy, of course. Let's cleanse the energy here for everybody. I like that topic though. Maybe challenge and what to avoid. We're gonna use this Oracle deck and we're gonna use some tarot after. Y'all make sure you check out that new song, Aceazucar. Rocket, tell me that you listen to it. All right. What up, Daisy? I am live on YouTube and Facebook. All right. We're gonna start with the Aquarius. What's the challenge here? You gotta listen to that. All right, let me see what's the challenge here for the Aquarius placements. First card, second card, okay. Third card. Okay. Aquarius, let me see what your challenge is. What's the challenge right now? Remember, challenge are opportunities. Challenges are opportunities, okay? So shout out to the Aquarius right now. The sword. What number is that? 62. Could be money, could be power, could be karma. One of those, right? We have the animal, 19. And then we have here Thanatos, which is some character. Yes, I remember him. What's the 50, 60, 73. So here we have 8, 1, 2 ones here. It's almost like an 11 energy then. Okay. Family could definitely be an issue, of course. So that's 6 energy there. This feels like an it is what it is situation. Okay. The challenge is the sword. Between the logic and the spiritual, between energy and knowledge and wisdom and passion, all those two things. So there's an imbalance basically in between those things. Okay, Aquarius. Maybe you're too spiritual, maybe you're too logical. One of the two. So they got to balance, they got to dance, you know what I'm saying? The animal is here, so obviously there's something inside of you that's like an instinct, and that's like that drive. Okay? Let me see here. What the fuck is this? I know it's like some sort of Greek mythology type shit. I think it might be like Hades' son or some other underworld motherfucker. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is okay. So there is like a masculine energy and they can definitely get you in some lies. Like, you know, don't get played, you know what I mean? More specifically, your instinct will tell you, and it feels off. Okay, it feels off. So be very logical in your discernment. Don't go off emotion when it comes to like people. Go off your logic. Go off character, not passion. Okay, what up, Emily? What up, John? Are those my cards? No, this is a deck. Someone else's deck. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for the Aquarius. The biggest thing is that could be money, obviously, with the 62 energy. But the sword reminds you that, yeah. Between energy and, you know, it's very easily depicted here with the lightning and the sword. It's like between energy and actually the material, basically, right? Making sure that's balanced with that 62 energy. You know, some of you guys can, you know, maybe, you know, you don't care about money or you don't see the value maybe, but it's like it's important. Just not the most important. See, that's the thing. It might be you're just imbalanced. What up to Amber? What's going on? Let's finish with the tarot card now. Just let's see what we get. Just a last message here to close off the Aquarius reading. My day's going good. Had a session with someone, did a reading, in-person session, and what else? And then gym time, you know what I mean? I gotta be in there just for my for the endorphins and shit, all that good shit. Just a reason to go outside too. Thank you for subbing, for sure. Okay. Let me see what we have for the Aquarius though. The Chariot. Cancer energy. Yeah, I feel like this is your best advice. The Chariot is usually the masculine energy who has acquired spiritual knowledge and using it to guide them, basically. It is, you know, the emperor looking to become the emperor. It's on its way to victory. That's what the stars represent inside the whip. Okay. I really think this is supposed to be like your best advice. I was just trying to get a message. Okay. Okay. 8 of Swords underline. Why? Because, yeah, more swords, right? Like the first card at the challenge was a sword. So it's definitely the mind. That's what I'm saying. Like once you know how to basically take action with your knowledge and it's more spiritual, then it's a W. Like you know you're going to victory. You know what I mean? Because of course Aquarius wants those fast cars. You know Aquarius, I feel like can make a lot of money. A lot of billionaires are Aquarius, we know that. Yeah, it feels like your spiritual knowledge is going to bring you towards your victory. Like we said, the biggest challenge is the balance between the logic and the spiritual, right? The material and just an energy, you know. So wisdom, knowledge, truth has to be at the forefront of those both things. Do you understand? It's very easy to get trapped in your mind, of course, right? Sometimes it's karmic. But yeah, let's continue. Yeah, this is a cool deck. I got a lot of decks because they do invoke new messages and things like that. And it's, I don't know if you heard, but Taurus people like to collect. Like the fucking. If it makes, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? So why not? This is what I'm doing already. What's going on to Amber? I don't know if I said hi to you. Let me see what after Aquarius, it's Aquarius is Aries. We are in the age of Aquarius. It's good time to be in Aquarius. Shout out to my Aquarius. Now we're going to Pisces, yeah. Pisces, I meant. Not Aries. Pisces is the last sign. Pisces, let me see. The threshold is the challenge. Yeah, okay, we got Pisces. Yeah, thank you, Akon. Here we have the threshold. 65. No, I lied. No, that's 65. Shit. No, I lied. What is that? That's 45. I'm bad. Amber said you're doing good, Amber. That's good. Let me see here. Let me double check these Roman numerals. Yeah. Oh, no. That's 50, 60. So that means, oh, that's, yeah, 45. My bad. We're good. All right, 45. Okay. Just had to double check. That's 45. The threshold, the Bardo, 50. The unseen, 27. So we got 2 9s here. 2 9s and a 5. Funny. From what I've seen here. Let me see here. Let me hit my joint real quick. Mysterious maths. What's going on? Okay, let me see here. I gotta find another glass water. Fuck. Pisces. What's the challenge here? Threshold. Being able to actually finish things, because to finish things is actually really, when you're at the start of it and looking to get better at something, you have to take it to your threshold. And you do that by actually finishing and completing the things that you said that you were going to do. And it might take a lot of energy from you. Like, you might have to rest and recharge from it. But if you actually complete it, now that's what you're looking to get. Now, of course, most people are not in the easiest environments, and it's very uncomfortable and even sometimes painful to go through these barriers mentally. Okay, Pisces? So basically, to be able, the idea of being able to enjoy your life more and having it a more favorable timeline is pretty close. You understand? This right here is just representing more security, stability, and getting that. You know what I'm saying? And then being able to, of course, enjoying more helps the material side as well. Okay, so 9 energy, right? So the unseen, of course, you can't see it, but it's closer than you think. Almost like these fucking timelines, almost, if you metaphorically, you know. What was the, I think the unseen was second. Yeah, it was 50 here. Yeah. Yeah, it does feel like with this card right here, a lot of things, people, whatever. Maybe I feel like it's like, it feels like it's like you're praying. Something's praying, you know, trying to prey on you, and prey on what you're looking at, not what you're focused, like what has your attention, right? So many things, people, places, whatever is all looking to get that from you. So there must be some change there, some evolving there, perhaps. Okay, what you're actually, you know, willing to pay attention to. Like, I get more crazy with it. If someone sends me a long fucking shit on their fucking, on my whatever, like, I'm not reading that. I'm not. I know, cause it's like it wants you to look at them. Like, I'm not reading that, yo. I gotta save my my attention, basically. Like, I'm not reading that. So the unseen, like, I don't like when people have sent me voice notes too. I don't want to read that. I don't want to listen to that. I had to tell people. I try to be obviously sensitive, you know what I mean? Like, I got, but you know. So the unseen, as well as here is the challenge. 27, like, again, more complete. I like, yeah. See, there's 2 eyes here, right? There's 2 eyes here. It's just kind of interesting. Um, yeah, there's so much shit to do. Like, you know, there's always things to do. There's always something to do. It's the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, like there's so much shit that you haven't seen is what I'm saying. The world's really big, you know what I'm saying? There's so much to experience and we got to start thinking about that instead of letting things take your fucking attention. Let's get a tarot card for you, Pisces. Pisces. What's your tarot card of the day here? Let me see. I guess best advice to keep it fair for everybody. Pisces, what's your best advice? I am also on YouTube, by the way, guys. If you want to go there. Aceazucar. Best advice here for the Pisces. 9 of Pentacles, of course. I'm seeing a drone here. I'm not sure. There's an actual drone there, which is funny. 9 of Pentacles, drone. Has to do with money and making money from that using a drone. This could be, that message could be from one person. Okay. That's hilarious, Nadine. 9, yeah, what is that? Is that a 9? No, that's an Ace of Cups. Okay. Oh, what's the challenge? The 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so anyways, being single is your challenge. Okay, Pisces. Because it fucks up the money too. Like, what do you mean? Like, especially for the feminine here, the Virgo energy here. Pisces. 9 of Pentacles is always single. It's a Virgo. I don't know how they, yeah, you know. That's just how it is, I guess. Ace of Cups is a brand, but this is coming up as, yeah, as a challenge or an opportunity to take. Yeah, right? Ace of Cups is a brand new relationship, brand new, usually. I guess if you're with someone, it would be like getting married, like the next level, next evolved form. But yeah, 9 of Pentacles is always a single card with Virgo energy. So that's the, but that's supposed to be your best advice. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. See, this is what happens when you smoke weed. Best advice is the 9 of Pentacles, okay? That's get your money, get your bread up. And then Ace of Cups is still get a brand new relationship. You know. Or the next step. I don't know what that is. It could even look like getting remarried or some shit. What do they do that? Do people do that still when they get married again? One of those. Could be that too. Anyways. That's your best advice. Now, I wonder if it could also mean it's for some, I guess if you're getting your money right, you gotta stay single until you get that right. As well, you know what I mean? It's like different for the Pisces, your best advice, 9 of Pentacles, because underlying energy is Ace of Cups. I might have gotten that message wrong. It's becoming clearer now. I feel like for this Pisces specifically is looking for a new relationship, And that shouldn't be the focus right now. It should be your physical and financial health. Something about your physical is there. Don't physical health. Okay. 100%. Focusing on your physical health and financial. And remember we were talking about that time and attention shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like things are taking your attention. And there's things to finish here. 9 of Pentacles again. So what is that? 3 nines. That threshold, doing things that you don't want to fucking do. You know what I mean? Because it's good, and it's good for you, and it's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's close, but so many things are taking your attention. It's keeping you from looking at things that you haven't seen before. You know what I mean? And obviously, money's gonna take you there. Let's be real. Okay, let's continue. Okay, it be like that sometimes, you know. Drop some comments, say what's up. Okay, let's go for the Aries. What's the challenge for the Aries? The Creator. Yeah, this is that 22. Aries, the challenge. The Shaman. That's pretty cool. 15, 16. Yeah, 16. Okay, cool. What's the challenge here? For the Aries, Aries. The Forest. 36. Okay. Okay, let me see. The challenge here is this 22 energy, the Creator. So what are you creating? What are you destroying? Seems like that is, you know, the opportunity that has to be taken. Okay. We have a shaman here. So this is someone with knowledge, sacred knowledge, wisdom in regards to you. There's a snake here, funny too. So, and then there's also a diamond, you know what I mean? It's kind of what we were talking about, is like having to use both these energies, you know what I'm saying? To get the diamonds, you know what I'm saying? So there's those like gold and everything, you know what I mean? So you gotta take that shit. You see that hand? And it's knowledge, so this is the biggest challenge right now. But it is occult knowledge here with that. With that snake and the shaman. The forest is here as well. 36. The challenge. This could be for someone specifically, but like the forest is the challenge. Maybe like it's kind of funny. Maybe you're too much of a hippie, basically, is what I'm getting. Could be for somebody. You know, it's good to have both. That's always the answer. You don't have to have one or the other. Always go both. You know what I'm saying? In regards to things that make you better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it actually makes you better. This is coming up as the challenge. Yeah, it almost feels like more time building and creating, less time, you know, in nature sometimes. Like, isn't that funny? Because it feels like, yeah, this is the time for you to finish a lot of things that you've been looking to finish. Almost like it's not the time to like just, you know, it's time to get it for real in this, you know, material world almost. And the spiritual, because you have to, it's about, I think right now it's about using the spiritual to get it, continuing to use it. Okay, let's get some tarot. What's the best advice on this situation here? What's the best advice here for the Aries? The Emperor. Aries got your card. Boss up. Even though shit looks like, why does it feel like almost like there could be some sort of like almost a handicap in regards to the business you're looking to run, own, things like that. 7 of Cups, yes. Yeah, because there's options here basically that you're in this place of, you know, this is your best advice. So it's basically the Emperor is all the kings together, right? So it's becoming the person that no matter what type of shortcomings or handicaps or this or that, they always are just going to take accountability and they're going to take all the blame, all the accountability, no matter how it looks like type shit. Even though if things are already fucked up for good, like it is what it is, you're still making the best of it, still building, you know, Emperor. Yeah. 7 of Cups, of course, just always reminds you that, yeah, there's always going to be lots of options and do what you got to do to get there, to put yourself still in that boss position, no matter what. You know what I mean? That's your best advice. But again, yeah, there's always going to be lots of options and you got to make sure, yeah, you use your knowledge. Yeah, you got it. Again, with this shaman card, there is probably somebody here already that has just kind of given you that. You know what I mean? They're already, but you know, to be honest, so that's the challenge though. So keep creating with the creator though. Yeah. So I mean, what I mean is that 22 energy is the challenge. Because there's so many options that confuses you. Don't put yourself like giving like, you know, don't give yourself too many options. Like if it goes wrong, just tell yourself, oh well. You know what I mean? Like just do something, you know what I mean? Just you know, so just create type shit. Okay. Taurus. What's the challenge for the Taurus? The bridge. 38. 38, which is 11, the bridge. So this is definitely making peace with somebody right now is the biggest challenge, Taurus. This is not my reading. I always tell people that. I have to tell you that. But the bridge is being able to keep peace with someone, basically build that bridge. It is what it is. It is emotional, things like that. The 1. Okay, it's the challenge, Taurus. 30. So there's a child here involved. And you also have 20, 11. You have 11, 1, and 11. Sorry, 11, 3, and 11. So 2 11s here, the pilgrim. Yeah, it's basically being able to almost extend this olive branch with this person. It could be you and your child, you and a child as well. A lot of 11 energy. Then the pilgrim. Yeah, basically, it almost seems like having to had to have a had to have something happen that was really perspective changing. Basically, it was a really an emotional thing. And it probably is still emotional for you, but it changed perspective. Or I like to say more evolved it, or even like I guess for a lot of you guys, it's a second try to do things. You're doing things way differently now. You almost like have started your second life. Almost, it's weird. This is the message that I'm getting to. Okay. Yeah, that connection right now is that challenge with this person. So and again, it could be with your child as well. Maybe having to see a better way of looking at how in regards to them, almost like a, what do you want to say, more enlightened. Yeah. Best advice here for the Taurus. 5 of Wands is your best advice. And then a Temperance. Yeah. So basically, Taurus, your best advice is, yeah, there's lots of challenges basically. And I guess you have to focus on the ones that are worth fighting for. So just because you have to build a certain, you have to help, right now the challenge with certain people, mostly likely your child, is basically building a better connection, a stronger connection is what I'm saying. That is the challenge, but your best advice is also the 5 of Wands towards other challenges or people, whatever it is. You can't. You if you want to go to war, you can go to war. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that is, it is a passion thing. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. I always say everything's both, right? So it's like, just because the challenge is, it's funny because they're both challenges, right? Your best advice is a 5 of Wands. That is competition. That is challenges. That is war. That is, you know what I mean? That is that. That's the 5 of Wands. Willing to fight for something, fight against something, whatever it is, whatever gives you energy. You know what I'm saying? And then the Temperance is best advice, right? Underlying energy. Yeah, for the Taurus here, is almost like this energy of Temperance is all about the virtues, right? Temperance is moderation of alcohol. So it could be moderation of alcohol, best advice. Maybe you've been on that tip, having that more. But yeah, the Temperance is that, as the best advice. Yeah, it's almost like you can almost, it's a funny energy. It's almost like you could be a superhero to a lot of people. You know what I mean? So what challenges, what things are you looking to fight? Like, are you like, what is worth fighting and putting that energy towards fighting that? I know what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let me see here. Who's after Gemini? We got Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. It's a challenge here. The Venom. It's a dog. Looks like a dog. The Venom. 50, 63, 63. Some of you gotta get rid of a dog. What's this one? This one is 78. Yeah, 78 is a cool number, right? 78 cards in the tarot deck. My area code is 780 as well. The river. There's a horse. Horse signs could be a significance here. And there's a dog sign here, I feel. But again, these are the challenges. So things that you got to finish. The venom is the challenge. This is an energy of feeling like it's the world is against you, which is fucking funny because the dog, it was like that for the dog, you know, and there's a dog there and it's called the venom. So the energy that I'm getting like that is some, you know, is like that. It's like you feel like the world's against you. Like it's you against the world, you know? And sometimes people be like that and it's not their enemy year. Only once every 12 years is really like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is the energy here for the Gemini. But again, so if you are the year the dog is, that shit is done. Okay, so you don't gotta live, you don't gotta continue to live like that. Um, um, yeah. Feel like maybe sometimes you're too spiritual as well, or maybe not enough. One of the two. Also, yeah, it's funny how this river card is 34/7. Yeah, it's almost like you could be a person who like the same idea comes to you from different people almost, but you still won't take it just because someone told you it, said it to you. It's so weird. Very stubborn like a horse. Jesus. Challenge could be unsolicited advice as well. But of course, the 63 energy here, as the biggest challenge is the venom. It's not just about adding things, you gotta subtract things, you know. Things this is what this 9 energy is all about now, right? This 9 year, right? Best advice, best advice, best advice, best advice. For the Gemini. Best advice for the Gemini is a 2 of Wands and a 4 of Swords. Cool, cool, cool. So it seems like, of course, travel is definitely in the cards for you, but it's more also, yeah, it's just to increase potential. Traveling to increase potential and expand potential. Okay. You're healed enough. Basically, you know at this point, certain all these maybe certain betrayals and heartbreaks or whatever is behind you. And now you're very, like, let's say, almost mentally ready for war, ready for battle, ready for conflicts, ready for challenges, ready for problems. So it's, it is healthy. Okay. All right, Cancerian. Now we're at the Cancers. Cancers. Thanks for the repost. Let's see what we've got for Cancerian. Shout out to the Cancers. What we got for the Cancer? What's going on? What up, drama? We're doing Cancer's reading right now. We're pulling up the challenges. We're pulling some cards. We're playing cards. What's the challenge right now for the Cancers? The empty room. 42. Which is the number of family. 6, right? So, yeah. You know, we stopped saying blessed over here too, you know, because if you look up blessed, it says be less, right? If you spread it out, like, you know, so I hope all is well, hope all is amazing and great. You know, I'm really like, yeah, I really got to focus on how we talk all the time. Because I feel like certain things are psyops, certain things are done on purpose to mess you up on purpose. Crazy, right? We got to look at words literally like spells, like you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, give me all the praise, give me the raise, the praise, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just playing. Because he said all praise high. I want all the praise. That's that, you know. Anyway, where's that at here? Cancer. So the empty room. Like maybe your crib is empty and you don't got a family and you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be in your 40s and what? you know what you know what I mean? Like shit, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about this and tell the people that you care about, you know what I'm saying? It's important. What are you gonna live in an empty room with nothing in there? You know what I mean? So it's like kind of has to do with that. Let's keep going. The storm. 67, which is 13, right? Yeah. The storm. That's the motherfucking Matrix. The storm is the fucking trap. I swear. Let's get into this though. Let me see the challenge. Yeah, 67. Which is 13. So the storm. And we got the prayer. Isn't that fucked up? The prayer. Oh no, yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, we're doing Leo next for sure. Leo is next. Okay, we got the prayer here for Cancerian. 65. That's at 11 energy right there. Okay, so the challenge here for the Cancerian is the family thing, 100%. Like we talked about it because this storm, this chaos, maybe it looks crazy, it looks hard, this, that, and the third. But that's just how life it's always gonna be like that. Like here, at least in this matrix, it's always gonna feel like a fucking storm in certain ways. But there's always ways to again, you have to, you know, and that's funny because we do have the prayer here because I was thinking about like making heaven on earth, which is, you know what I'm saying, which is kind of what I'm saying. But remember, the challenge is the prayer. So it's like I don't recommend praying. Like I know I sound crazy, but it's like we don't recommend praying. Like that's what we like how we learn. Like, you know, for my Facebook people and stuff, because you're giving your energy away. And it's coming up as the challenge. So it's what I'm trying to say is we all want to get out of this storm, right? The chaos, and go into a place that's more like heaven, because heaven is on earth. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna get there praying for shit. You gotta stop talking like that, because you're literally it's giving your energy. That's why the number 13 is here. What's the best advice? Best advice. The Magician. Gemini energy, Cancer. Okay. And then what's the underlying energy? The Star card. So strong energy here. Strong. We got Gemini and Aquarius. The best advice is, of course, to manifest with the Magician, as in using everything at your disposal to materialize something. So that's, you're taking knowledge, you're taking what makes you excited, you're taking fucking your money that you investment that you do have, you're taking, you know, things that you actually care about, and using that, even and people, even, right? Like, you know, people like that too, and combining something all basically in material money, things like that. It's funny because, yeah, we has the infinite sign on top. There's the 8, right? So, you know, some people I feel like do better doing multiple things, other people do better just doing one thing, you know. So it depends. So the Star card is here, is yes, because you're waiting for something to uh you know what's funny, how we were talking about manifesting, because instead of saying pray, say manifesting, because material, like, you know, magic, magician. So magician reminds you that as your best advice, right? Prayer came out in the challenge. The magician came out as your best advice. Okay. So the Star card is why? Because there's things that you hope for, things that you've been wishing for, dreaming about, like, you know what I mean? So, and that's gonna happen when you start taking that energy, instead of pouring that energy back into yourself, putting that energy back, or keeping that energy for one, or just putting it towards you type shit, not praying, manifest that shit. Thing you've been wishing for. It is Aquarius energy here, so let me see. All right, let's go to the Leos. Shout out to the Leos. What's the challenge here for the Leos? Challenges are just opportunities. Okay, let's go, let's go. The Father, number 2. So number 2 is the number of the mother, though, which is funny. So we have both here. Technically, it's number 2, but it says the Father. 2 is actually the mother. So we have the Father and the mother energy here. And that's coming up as a challenge. Now, it could also be, you know, the way that I see it is like, I think Kevin Samuels really said it best. He said, men gotta be masculine. What is it? What do you say? Women have to be feminine outside. Women have to be feminine outside and masculine inside. Like, so it's like, and they have to be more, obviously more feminine, right? But inside they're masculine, because, like, for example, something happens to the child where they have to rip it, like, and, like, you know what I'm saying, they got it in them, like, they have to save the child, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, like, you know, situation. So, and then he said men have to be masculine on the outside, which is logical, calm, and then and feminine in the inside more, right? But mostly masculine, of course. But like in the sense of like nurturing yourself mentally, you know, almost like not beating yourself up mentally. You're gonna be like almost softer to yourself, to the mind. You're only gonna say things that are gonna basically aren't negative, like you know what I mean? Because you're instead, it's gonna be way more diplomatic. It's gonna be way more sensitive, basically. It's really about like that, you know, if that makes sense, you know. We can keep going though. So I hope that makes sense, man. Just be talking sometimes, you know, like. But the challenge, let's keep going. Okay, the box. 64. So there's one energy here. So 50, 64. Yeah, 6 and 4 is 1. So you have the 2 and the 1 here. Yeah, it feels like the masculine energy could be in a box. Maybe they put a lot of limiting things to them. It could be a lot, to be honest, here. I mean, for whatever reasons, it's there. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get your best advice. So the challenge, the offering, 64. No, that's funny. That's no, so I fucked it up again. That's actually, that box is not, this one is 64, which is fucking funny because I said I thought that was 64, but no, this one's 64. The next card, the last card, which is kind of interesting. I think we're on something. So 64, that one is actually 44. So never mind about the masculine being trapped in a box type shit, because that's actually your money more so. Yeah, that's 44. That's more money. That's more your karma and your power being limited, stuck like in a box. It has to do with work as well. What you're disciplined with, your discipline as well. What are you building as well? Yeah, it's definitely 44. Then I got 64 here. So that's funny. The offering. Yeah, what are you offering here? I'm not sure. That's coming up as a challenge. Whatever you're offering to the world, I don't know what it is. Something, it's coming off imbalanced. Let's get your best advice here. Could be, it's all about value, you know what I mean? Whoever has the most value wins, pretty much, right? So in most cases, you know, not all cases, but yeah, the offering, something could be your offering. Yeah, 64. That's that masculine energy. What's the best advice here for the Leo? Okay, one sec. There's a Cancer energy here. King of Wands. 1 second here. So it's the Queen of Cups. Best advice is the Queen of Cups. I like that because it's like, it's a woman that loves you, basically. That's your best advice. If you're the feminine, it would be, oh, for you to be in love, or for you to find that, to you to conquer that side of the life, the emotional part. King of Cups is the underlying energy. I mean, Queen of Cups. Yes, yes. That's a Queen of Cups. Yeah. It's almost like, yeah, the feminine energy here going from to a next level, I think, to be honest. Like not it's not about attraction, it's not about um vanity or physical fucking shit at a point. It's more than that. It has to be more than that. There has to be some sort of emotional investment. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, who's next? Yeah, yeah. This is the Queen of Wands. So Sagittarius. Yeah, why? Because yeah, you're coming from a different you're seeing things from you're in a different mode, like in the sense where, like, yeah, you're using a different type of um like almost like value point. Like you have to like basically look, this is for the feminine energy though, at the end of the day. So instead of choosing women who are just, there for, sex, it's something that someone you actually love. It has to be more than sex, pretty much. That's basically what I'm saying here. Okay. You know. Okay, let me see here. Who's after Leo? Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. The King. 12 is a challenge. The Lover. 17. You got 2 8s here, 35 as well. So you got 17 and 35. The challenge. The King. Could be, obviously the masculine energy in regards to their money. 17 and their star-like quality almost. 5. The ocean. The ocean, yeah. There's so much to explore still with this person, with this King energy. So if you're the masculine energy, really about the action that you're taking towards your long-term security. To get more. So you really get to do things that that you believe in. Of course, the Lover is the challenge as well, 17. Could have been a karmic lover, to be honest. Someone that was supposed to distract you is the challenge here. Okay, supposed to distract you. Of course, the money, yeah, because it doesn't, yeah, again, not knowing your potential at all, almost. Almost, yeah, too emotional. Let me see here. Let me see what I have for your best advice, Virgo. 3 of Cups. Underlying energy. 7 of Cups. For some of you guys, is being a father coming up as a challenge with the King energy here. And 12 is a child. The King. Perhaps choosing the masculine energy to have, have a child with. The Lover, see? Shit. Children can definitely be karmic, I think. Yeah, the Ocean. Now, your best advice is a 3 of Cups. So for some of you, it's to reconcile with somebody. Get back together with somebody. For others, for me, 3 of Cups is getting back, having almost like seeing each other, getting back together type energy. At a social, 7 of Cups also, yeah. It's almost like, yeah, being more social, having more like, some signs just have to have fun, some signs just have to have fun. So that's your best advice. And like kind of like exploring options like that. And it really means that, it feels like almost, yeah, not emotionally investing into people so much and friends so much and people to do things for you so much is the energy. If you're gonna be on your king shit, it's gonna tell you like, nobody cares, you know. Basically your security and all that shit is up to you. Okay. Libra. If I can do 100 minutes of content, I'm lit. I can do it. Let's finish hard. Libra, what's the challenge? Libra, the nectar. Libra, the nectar. 63. No, I lied. That's 58. That's funny. What up? How are you? I'm doing good. Yeah, 58. Which is 4. The nectar. Working something, man. If people can get to, I'm not saying that you're gonna get there automatically, but if you can get to a point where you fucking enjoy so much what you're doing, eventually, like, that's the nectar of life. That's the shit that keeps you young, and it tastes so good to have those accomplishments. You know what I mean? So you're taking the good and the bad and making something beautiful with it, pretty much. Okay. And it's a hard work and discipline. How you get it. So that's the challenge, though. That's your challenge, is finding that. Your challenge is the destroyer. Okay, Libra, destroyer. This is 23 energy here. Challenge could be travels, of course. Let me see here. It looks like bad changes at times. Because things are always changing. Things are always evolving or devolving. You're either getting better or worse. Even if you don't notice it, you'll notice it on a long enough time frame. Okay? So the challenge is the nectar is basically finding the work in something worth building that literally is going to, again, is you might have to do other things to get that, you know what I mean? But eventually you can get it. Yeah, and the challenge is the destroyer. Some of you could be destroying your health somehow. Okay. The crone is here. Another 4, 13. Yeah. The Matrix doesn't want you to do these things. It doesn't want you to have both. Use both in a sense. The challenge is the nectar, the destroyer, and the crone. Any fighting at this point, I don't think is worth it. Okay, let me see here. Let's see what the best advice is. Oh, I'm not doing personal readings right now. We are doing Libra's reading. Best advice for the Libras. Shout out to all the Libra placements. Let me see here that matter. We got a 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just learning more about making your money grow. Learning more about that, watching it grow, in a sense, with a 7. This is a waiting because you gotta wait for it to grow. Like, you know what I mean? Things that your investments and stuff like that. So, 2 of Pentacles. This looks really good because it becomes the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, it feels like you have 2 hustles here, and you also got like cars that you want. You know what I mean? And that shit motivates you enough to work, be, you know, progressive and productive in your work and how you're spending your time. So some of it is waiting, some of it is working hard. Together, you'll have more financial independence, time, whatever you want to do. But this has to do with a lot with work and understanding that you don't, like, you know what I mean? There's an exit. There is another way where you can combine it. Certain things have to get destroyed, of course, as well. Now we're at Scorpio. Scorpio, what's the challenge? The Sustainer. 24. So that's 6. The Sustainer. Yeah, being able to like sustain yourself, basically. Your family, sustain your family, maybe. The Vision. 55. The Womb. 46. You got 46 and 55. And the 4. So this has to do with the masculine energy here and the type of visions that these masculine energies have. Okay. And you have to think of that when it comes to your womb, if you have one. And I'm getting a bunch of messages here. If you're the masculine energy, you definitely need people to help sustain your life. That means you gotta spend the money. You gotta be being responsible. Basically, seems like your biggest challenge, and your vision, the action that you're taking on the vision. Especially the action, the masculine energy here. Let's go for the best advice. All right, Scorpio. All right, we said Scorpio. We did Libra. Libra was, yeah, the nectar. Scorpio got the sustainer. That's the biggest challenge, being able to sustain your family and your responsibilities. Your vision. There's one energy. There's 2 ones here. The womb could be a challenge because of children, or too masculine, too in the masculine energy. Okay. Best advice. Your best advice. The Devil card. There's a Capricorn that's coming up as your best advice. You got the Devil card as your best advice. Where's this King of Pentacles? This deck is brand new. I haven't even used it. So it's the Queen of Pentacles. Is your best advice. Capricorn energy. So again, there's a woman with money here. There's a woman here with money. I guess the devil is telling you sometimes it's okay to be bad sometimes. You know what I mean? Which is funny. Okay, let's continue. This reminds me of my Scorpio friend. All right, let me see here. Who's after Scorpio? Sagittarius? We're almost there. Sagittarius and Capricorn. Let's go. We're almost done here. Hey, shout out to you. A guide of sacred time, and shout out to you. Gotta keep going. All right, let me see here. Sagittarius, what's the challenge here? Let me see. The riddle. 53. Karma. Of course. You don't know if it's real or not. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Thanks for subscribing. The Starborn. 3 could be a child. I do believe in karmic children. You know what I mean? Yeah, like kids have karma too. The Starborn, yeah. And 77. So if you're alone, that gotta change. The riddle. Sometimes you wonder why is this all happening? It's karma. Maybe past lives. A child. Yeah, it seems really confused on which way to go. It seems never ending. Seems like, you know. Let's get your best advice. Best advice. The Sun card, yeah, a child. Doing what's best for your child. Also, you know, healing your ego. Having, you know, reaching success. 5 of Cups, yeah. Yeah, because you can be going from, yeah, it feels like you have these loner energies or like alone or maybe bad luck with relationship energies, but that can change. Probably because who you're choosing, to be honest. Who are you allowing type shit. But a child here is at the forefront as your best advice. Can be pregnancy, but it's a child. Almost like, yeah. So your emotions will change, you know what I mean? Your emotions will change. They have to. Okay. Capricorn, let's go. Last one, let's go. I almost made it to 100 minutes. Oh well. Capricorn's challenge. What's Capricorn's challenge? The shapeshifter. 15. 6. Just people who, you know, who aren't who they say they are. These people don't show their face. The self. $29 here. And 70. So 11 and 7. The self and the thread. So in this world full of shapeshifters, you definitely have to keep the pearls to yourself. Because here we have the pearl. The thread is here as well as the challenge. Just holding on, basically, seems like a challenge. Let's see what the best advice is here. What's going on, Sarah? What you up to? Being alone, basically, too much. Holding on, it could be a challenge for some of you. Too much alone time for some of you. What's the best advice here for the Capricorn? Knight of Cups. 6 of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Cups is your best advice. So this is actually starting to look for your soulmate, because it might take years to find them. Who knows, right? To find the right birthday or whatever you're looking for, you know what I mean? So yeah, 6 of Swords is there as well as the underlying energy. Feels like mentally things have gone better for you. And it almost feels like, you know what, it's like, yeah, I'm going to look for someone to give this cup to, which is looking for your soulmate. So understand, you know, thinking about if you would you have a family with this person is a good way to indicate, you know, how you're actually feeling about the situation and yourself in regards. Because things can get emotional inside as well, right? So you can't be alone forever type shit. That's why that Knight of Cups is here as a best advice. That's taking action to look for that person. Okay, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out my new song, Aceazucar, on all streaming platforms. Of course, you can catch me on all social media. Okay, all social media, aceazucar. Check out my music. Okay, take care and peace.